bringing you the latest news from Bucks County. This is the Courier Times Update with Rachel Cannelli.
This Courier Times Update is brought to you by St. Mary Medical Center in Langhorne, PA. It's your health, expect more. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Cannelli, reporting from the Courier Times newsroom with your news update on this Wednesday, May 29th. The Neshaminy Federation of Teachers and the school board have finally reached a tentative agreement. Officials on both sides announced the potential deal Tuesday after 5 years of intense negotiations that included 2 teacher strikes. Details on the proposal haven't been released yet. The contract is expected to be similar to the deal the board offered in December. That was a 7-year contract running from June 2008 through June 2015 with no retroactive pay and teachers required to pay 16% toward healthcare premiums by the end of the pact. Union members are scheduled to vote on the proposal June 3rd. School Board President Richie Webb will join us shortly to talk about the work that went into this tentative agreement. Reporter Christian Menno also has a timeline of the labor dispute at buckscountycouriertimes.com. A tip from an alert shopper at a Bensalem Kohl's led police to arrest 4 out-of-state residents on a variety of identity theft charges. Aaron Moultrie and Ferris Stafford of California, along with Shanice Collins and Danielle Smith of Indianapolis, are charged with multiple counts of identity theft, conspiracy, access device crimes, and related offenses after police found multiple IDs, credit cards, and checks signed in a number of different names. Police say they also discovered tools typically used to alter ID cards and a plastic bag of cocaine. Reporter Joe Chevalier has more on this story on our website. McDonald Elementary School Principal Keely Mahan put her money where her mouth was on Tuesday after her students raised almost $1,400 for new playground equipment. Mahan had challenged the kids that if they raised $1,000, she would kiss Magic, a drooling, slobbering 5-year-old English bulldog. Raise the money they did, and as agreed, Principal Mahan puckered up.
This started with the idea of raising money for our new playground equipment, and we put it out to the students that if they could raise $1,000, I would kiss the bulldog. If they raised more than $1,000, then I would kiss the bulldog along with the teachers whose classes raised the most amount of money. Because he's got those teeth that stick out, it's a little slobbery and it's a little kind of gross. We raised at least $1,400, so money was still coming in, so yeah, we're very proud of that.
That is one brave woman. You can see photographer Stephanie Vito's full video online. For our Bucks County weather, get out your shorts and flip-flops. It feels downright summery outside with partly sunny skies and a high near 90 degrees. Those hot and steamy temps mean a chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and tonight with a low around 65. Tomorrow's forecast is calling for similar summer weather with mostly sunny skies and a high near 92. When we return, Neshaminy School Board President Richie Webb will join us right here in the newsroom to give us his reaction to the long-awaited tentative deal with the teachers union. Check it out right when we come back. Could the 5-year impasse between the Neshaminy School Board and the teachers union finally be over? Both sides agreed to a tentative contract deal, and we have School Board President Richie Webb joining us right now to share his thoughts. Thanks for being here, Richie.
My pleasure.
Has it sunk in yet?
No, it's kind of like a dream. Obviously, after approximately 100 meetings between fact-finding and arbitration and the full board meetings, it's hard to believe it might be coming to an end, and I'm optimistic and certainly hopeful.
I'm sure it's hard to get your hopes up after everything that's happened, but Neshaminy, the NFT president, Louise Boyd, credited her vice president, Ann Schmidt, and you with working over this past holiday weekend to finalize the deal. So what did it take to finally get this thing resolved?
Well, I reached out to Ann, and Ann and I had been speaking, and we met Friday around 4 o'clock, and we met for 2 or 3 hours, and we talked via phone over the weekend. In fact, we spent the entire weekend doing that. It was difficult because, you know, everybody was vacationing and trying to get people on the phone and trying to get our people to understand what it is we were trying to do, conference calls and the whole works. But as of yesterday afternoon, we've come to an agreement that we think we can both live with.
Give us a timeline of the votes that are still needed, and when will the public get a chance to see the details?
Okay. Well, it is my understanding that the union will meet or vote on June the 3rd, which is this coming Monday. I will have the board meet on June 13th. After the union votes on the 3rd, I will release all the details to the public, and we will have a special meeting just for the contract, allowing the public to come and ask questions as well before we vote.
Great. Well, thanks again for being here, Richie. Appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
We did reach out to the NFT to have a union representative appear on our program as well, but we didn't hear back. Vice President Ann Schmidt did tell our reporter Christian Menno that she hopes the district can return to focusing on the children of Neshaminy. You can read more in Christian's story at buckscountycouriertimes.com. In high school sports, the final District 1 Class 4A softball state playoff representative is waiting to be determined, as Pennsbury and Westchester had their game on Tuesday postponed for the third consecutive time due to inclement weather.
The other three District 1 Class 4A semifinalists were determined last weekend, but Pennsbury and Henderson now have to wait until Wednesday at 4 o'clock to determine who gets that fourth and final state playoff spot. Their game was set for Friday, then changed to Saturday, then to Tuesday, all because the field was unplayable. The Pennsbury-Henderson winner will face CB East in the semis on Thursday, the day the Class 4A championship game was supposed to be played.
The winner will earn the district's fourth and final PIAA bid and will face off against CB East in the semifinals on Thursday. You can get more details on tonight's game on our website. Also on today's slate is a host of playoff contests. Holy Ghost will face off against Upper Moreland in the baseball class AAA title game at Villanova Ballpark in Plymouth. Photographer Chloe Elmer and reporter Todd Thorpe will be covering. In softball, North Penn and Neshaminy battle in the District 1 Class 4A semifinal game at William Tennant this afternoon. Photographer Rick Kinsel will be there. And in volleyball, Pennsbury and Chambersburg square off in a state playoff match tonight. Photographer Stephanie Vito and video reporter Jen Wielgus will have more from that match. Now, here's a look at what we're working on in the newsroom. We'll be talking to an EMT who works in Bucks County about his experience helping victims of that tragic tornado in Oklahoma. Reporter George Matar will bring you that story. Our reality team will have a bittersweet graduation section looking back at 4 years of high school memories and life lessons. And finally, don't forget about tonight's town hall meeting to talk about heroin use among young people. It's the culmination of our investigative series with panelists talking about their experience with the drug as addicts, parents of addicts, treatment specialists, and officials in the legal system. The community is invited to join the conversation at 7 o'clock tonight in Hollicong Middle School. Reporters Teresa Hagel and Alex Finney will have a story with video. Keep checking buckscountycouriertimes.com for updates on all of these stories, or follow me on Twitter for your latest local news. I'm Rachel Cannelli. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.